Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're having a good day, good evening, whatever your time zone is. We're here for round 1.5. It's practice race for round 2. Practice race for Nürburgring. So, hello everyone. Hope you're doing well. Actually, let me turn the light on so that you can actually see what's going on. There we go. Right, we are here, ready to rock and roll. Hopefully, yeah. Hope you're having a good day. Got absolutely no idea who's doing this race. Got no clue. Absolutely no clue. But yeah, I'm excited for it nonetheless. It's good prep for tomorrow, as we saw Paul Ricard. The prep really helped. Obviously, aside from the drive-through, but for everything else, it really helped. The pace was really good. The fuel was exactly correct. Maybe a bit too correct, a bit too close, but it's all good. It's all good stuff. Going into round 2, we've got to get a good result today. No, not today, tomorrow. That's the plan anyway. That's the goal. Because obviously, round 1 was sub-optimal. P10, not a bad result by any stretch, but definitely not what I really could have had. So, we'll see. We shall see how we go. But nonetheless, let's load a setup. Let's get my setup and stuff sorted, and let's get driving. Let's get the sound on first, actually. That might be a good idea. So what seems to be being said for this round is that people aren't sure whether it's going to be dry or whether it's going to be wet. Because the servers are set at 50% or like 0.5, so it's half and half. So we honestly don't know. So I'm excited to see, what the conditions dish out for us. I mean, I've practiced in both, and dry, I've set a pretty respectable time, I think. Then in the wet, I felt very comfortable very quickly. So fingers crossed it all goes well. Hello, Yannick. Nice to see you, mate. Hello, Justin. Good to see you in the stream. It's really cool to have you here. Hope you're having a good day. Hope that stream the other day with the Samir Foch community race, I hope that went well for you. I'll try and get involved in more in the future. I just had something on, so I couldn't do it, unfortunately. And, dive bomb. Yeah, of course. Also, unmatched racecraft, as the Side Max Discord calls me, so that's great. I mean, they are telling the truth, so... But anyway, let's do some driving. Right. So as I said, I don't know who's doing this practice race. I don't really know. I'd assume it's similar to what it was before. I know Dial King's doing it, which is quite cool. He'll probably be our point of reference. Unless someone like, obviously, Amir Hosseini or something turns up. I saw he was doing practice earlier. But, I don't know if he's racing at all. As I say, the whole point of this is exactly as it was at Paul Ricard. Just to get a feel for the car. Make sure the tyre wear is sufficient. It's not bad. Make sure that we know how much fuel to put in tomorrow. And also just, if the setup is awful, then we'll know that we need to change it, so... The R in Luke stands for racecraft. Ah yes, the many R's in my name. The many R's in my name. There's a grand total of 0. Not even in my middle name. My middle name's Simon, so I haven't even got any R's in my name. Watch me get cancelled for the R protection squad on Twitter. Just be like, no, you must have an R in your name. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if something like that existed. But anyway, guys, talk to me in chat. How are you guys doing? How's your days been? What have you been up to this weekend? Because I want to hear from you guys. Obviously I'm talking on stream, but I want to hear everything from you. So, hit me. Hit me with anything you want to say. Oh, McLaren side. Oh my goodness.
Clear on the left.
Also, I meant to say again this time, the chat is again delayed. So go 2 times speed, 'cause apparently that works. But yeah, unfortunately I don't know why my chat is delayed always by like 30 odd seconds, so just, yeah, I suppose just like, I'll try and get it fixed. I'll talk to Dal about it, and hopefully it should be fixed, but, the P stands for professional. Yes, yes, the 0 P's in my name as well. I have the most boring name. I don't have any P's, don't have any, like, R's, don't have any Z's, not even an X, like an X you'd expect at least, but, oh, well, the letter X, I mean. Right, moving on. Oh, Chris, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Was it your motor, or was it like your steering wheel? Because I was gonna say, if it's your motor, it could be the lead. And have you got a Fanatec, right? Because I don't know. I was thinking it's more likely like your wire rather than the actual motor itself. If you know what I mean, it's usually the connection. Finished your track car. Jeez, that's good to hear, man. What car have you got? What are you using? Right, it's a BMW, right? Please tell me it is a BMW, because it's the one in your profile picture in Discord, I assume, right? And I think it's a BMW. Compact? Is it an E30? Is it an E36 compact? Or is it like a 1 Series? I know it's quite small. So if it is, I am a genius. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, sim racing is not expensive, dude. I did real racing for nine-ish years, so yeah, it really is the most. Like, real life racing is the most expensive thing you can even think of. Like, it makes other sports look cheap. It's genuinely stupid. Apart from maybe equestrian and like horse racing. Apparently that's really expensive.
Yellow flag is sector 1.
It's very lucrative.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Your wheelbase, Thrustmaster T300. What about it? Has it died? Does it just not work, or like has it lost force feedback? 'Cause if it's lost force feedback, it will be your fan. Because that happened to me. But if it's completely died, then unfortunately I've got no clue, no advice for you. And it's a Megane RS. It's pretty cool, man. Like, it's probably better than an E36 compact, to be honest. French cars are always slightly more reliable. Well, yeah, no, they are. German cars aren't actually that reliable. It's funny, right? Because, or like, at least BMWs aren't. Because people are like, oh yeah, German cars are built the best. But they always have the most issues. Like, probably because they're the most advanced in some ways. They have more things to go wrong, you know? That's usually how this stuff works. Except Porsche. Porsche is amazing. Porsche never breaks down. Porsches are the best car brand in the world. Please sign me up. Please. Oh. Yeah. It's insane. I mean, esports is a niche of motorsport, which is already somewhat of a niche, as you said, but I mean, not so much in America, maybe, because NASCAR and IndyCar are so like big out there. I suppose in Germany as well, motorsport's quite big. Like in the UK, motorsports should be bigger, but it's just football that's way bigger, unfortunately. But you know what? I'm glad we don't have all those hooligans involved in liking motorsport. Although we do have F1 Twitter, which in some ways is just as bad. Because nothing's worse than the hooligans in football. It just doesn't boot up. Oh man. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah, my T300 towards the end of its life, like I had it for 3 years, and towards the end it was just starting to like lose force feedback. So I just like I booted it up one day and just couldn't drive. Like I was so slow. Like I went from being one of the top guys. So like I think I get posted like P7 on Gran Turismo in one of the Mazda races. I think it was Tokyo Expressway. I was like P7 and like a 10th off TRO Adam, And then the next week I was 2 seconds off on the same track. I just booted out one day and the wheel was just like, nope, I am gonna be very limp on you and you're not gonna be able to drive. Which was fan-dabba-doozy, I loved it. And that was just before lockdown actually, that was, oh no, that was during lockdown. That was probably April. And then we got rid of it, got the wheel fixed, then sold it all. And then got this setup that you see today, so. It's all, everything works out, everything happens for a reason. So just, Chris, think of it as fate's excuse, or fate trying to tell you to replace your kit and get a new kit, get a new setup. Silver linings, you know, just be like, oh no, my wheel broke. This means I can go and buy a dry drive. Oh yeah, 2 to 3 years, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a lot, that's more than I had on that. I had 3 years, but I hardly played, like I probably played 2-3 times a week. Maximum, like on a good week. In the summer holidays, obviously I played it tons, but like during school, not a lot. Until it got moved into my room just before lockdown, and then I was just on it all the time. And that's probably what killed it, to be fair. That's probably what ended it.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Okay, 53.6. That's not very good. Well, it's on a fast track, and I'm. Okay, I should be driving quicker than that. Though I was talking, so that probably is the reason. I do actually think my pressures were a little bit too low as well, which doesn't help. They were on the right side. Yeah, they were kind of all round, I suppose, so I'm just going to go up a little bit on the pressures. Yeah, E36s are good, but they're just an absolute lottery. Like, if you get a good one, you're lucky. But it's so often that you can just get snubbed and just get an absolute dog, you know, like. That's the thing with that car, is it's just so hit and miss. Like, it's the extremes of the spectrum, I guess. Because I was looking at getting something similar. Like, I'm not sure what I'm going to get for my first car. I was looking at getting like a, well, an E36 compact was what I was looking at, but just this, they're just so, yeah, they're just a bit unsensible. But then again, I am a professional gamer, so that is the definition of unsensible. And also, I think my camera's off center, so that's going to annoy me. So I'm going to have to move it. There we go. That's better. That is better. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, like, yeah, I saw the small dry rate drives are like, I wouldn't say they're fashionable because like they look a bit odd, but like in the sense that they're budget, like they're, well, budget by the standards of sim kit. They are like a lot cheaper than, well, they are cheaper than the likes of like, you know, the DD1, DD2. The OSW is probably relatively similar. I mean, this was about 800, I think. So that for a direct drive, especially one of this quality, which is, I think it's pretty comparable to the Simucube 2 Ultimate, having driven both. So like that's pretty good value, but I think the Fanatec CSL direct drive or the Thrustmaster direct drive are cheaper. I don't know, to be honest. I don't really know. Yeah, I mean I've got the Cube Controls Formula Pro, the previous model, so they've brought out a new one recently, I believe, because I saw James Baldwin did a review on it. So I think I'm on the previous iteration, which is still like exceptionally good. Like, here we go, hold on. So they actually have a different click sound. I look like an idiot in the camera, but I don't care. It just means that you can hear the paddles, because the paddles do sound really, really nice. Because like I know on the Thrustmaster, the Thrustmaster F1 rim, the old one, it had metal ones that kind of went like that. They were on like a stick, and they went like that, and they clicked really loud. But these just sound normal, you know. They don't click too loud, but they are a very, very satisfying sound. Oh, camera's doing it. Okay, so we've got Hugo, obviously, we've got Schaefer, we've got Papin. Didn't even notice camera. Who else have we got? Is there anyone else? Babin. Okay, so we're looking really at the moment. We're looking at Babin, Camera, Hugo, maybe Dennis Latz, and Dalking when he comes in. So there's a few good drivers. I didn't even notice Camera was here, so fair enough. I will take that. We bought a second hand for €1,000 3 months ago. Yeah, like that's the thing. For me, if it's difficult because it's good buying second hand because it's cheaper. But the problem is if you have a problem with it, then you'll have to repair it, you know. And like repairing can actually lead it to be more expensive in the long run. So that's the kind of risk you take. Also, bear with me. I'm just turning my fan on behind me. But yeah, that's the risk you kind of take. But like I suppose if you get it right and if you get somewhat lucky, because there is an element of luck involved. If you do get lucky with it, then it's like the rewards are huge, you know. Because like say for example, if you go a little bit cheaper on the wheel or the motor, you can go a little bit more expensive on the pedals. Which, in my opinion, as I've said in previous streams, pedals are the most important factor. Like if you have a dud set of pedals, it doesn't matter what motor or monitors or PC you have or seat really. Like it's just pointless. Like, you know, the Logitech pedals, for example, if you compare those to like I don't know, Hue Syncroid Ultimates, there's probably I'd say there's a second, or at least like at least like half a second. Of course, it's dependent on the person, but it can range. Like you can gain so much based on pedals, and I'd say like more so than the wheel. Like if the wheel isn't broken, like if you're on an unbroken Logitech and move to a Fanatec DD1 or DD2. There's not a huge gain, but like if your Logitech's broken, like McCormick used to be on a Logitech that was broken, so it only gave 4 speed back when turning left, it didn't give it right, or it was the other way around. One side was steering and he didn't get any 4 speed back. And then he moved on to a Fanatec and he's just gone quicker. And he's probably gone from being, I'd say he was probably similar to me, or like a 10th off at some tracks, a 10th quicker at others, to now probably being quicker than me. Like, I have no shame in that. I mean, at least in the Merc, we did some testing the other day, and he was a couple of tenths quicker than me. A lap. Like we both had the same sectors, but he could just do them, I couldn't. So.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
But then again, I don't drive the Merc. I drive the Porsche, which is probably the most different car from any other car in the game. So. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, like if you just see something and it's just like a good offer, you gotta go for it for sure. Because most of this stuff is luck, like, don't get me wrong, sim stuff sells out quick. And if you get lucky, then that's good, but like, sometimes you don't always get lucky, you know? But if you do, 100% you've got to take it. I do also just remember, I've got to quickly do something. I just remembered there's something I've got to do. Because I remember I had an issue last time with my Alt Tab, and I think it's keyboard related. Well, not keyboard related. I think it's more compatibility related because I've got a mouse and a key. So because I've got so many input devices, it's just this is more reliable. It's more bare bones, but it's more reliable. Just on stream, like I'm just going to use it for this. Don't get me wrong, it's probably solely placebo, but I just feel safer using something with less components and something that's a little bit more basic. But we'll see. We'll see. It'll probably age badly, but I hope not. Right. Actually, let's quickly have a look. I'll see if Dalking's driving in the stream, or see if he's driving in this server yet. Because if he is, I might hop in the call with him. Because if he's still, I know he's doing an Imola race, but if he's still, okay, he's still doing the Imola race, so I think he might even miss the start. Or no, he might just be in like right at the end of quali. Okay. Right, 3 minutes until quali. Hugo's got pretty close, but the track has gone optimum, so I'm gonna give it a quick another go.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
I'm intrigued to see whether it's going to rain for quali or the race in this practice. Because obviously, as I said earlier, the weather is 0.5, so it could be wet, could be dry. Although if it does rain, it will stay wet for the whole race, I think, and vice versa. I don't think the randomness is very high, so the chances are that it will just stay one condition for the entire race. But who knows? It could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, there's a lot. It's like above. There's probably 50. There's probably a full lobby, which is good. It's good. What I might actually do, because it might be really helpful, is I might just start slightly further back, just because if I mess up qualifying in the actual race, it'll be worth knowing where the key overtaking opportunities are. Do you know what I mean? And it'll also be worth knowing any incidents that are going to happen. Obviously, turn 1 is a given. Oh, nice. But obviously, turn 1 crash is a given. So I'm kind of trying to think whether seeing how those incidents happen and what the best way to avoid them is, that might just be a really beneficial thing to do. But again, it might not be. I'm still not really sure.
Yellow flag. Be careful. Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Session is now over.
Okay. Okay, so I lost 3 attempts in Sector 1, a 10th in Sector 2, and 2 attempts in Sector 3 compared to my PB. Okay. Leave space for the slow boys. Okay, sir. Right, I'm going to be back in 2 seconds.
Green light, go, go, go.
Right, quality it is now. See how we get on. Okay, for quality, I'm just going to turn the chat off, just so it doesn't put me off or anything. And then obviously in between runs, I'll talk, I will read the chat, whatever. But it's worth just practicing a full quality session with no distractions.
Slow car ahead.
Oh god, okay. Interesting. Let's go. First run of quali. See how we do.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Okay. Okay. Yep, I knew that was going to happen, but he didn't need to let me go. He did not need to let me go, so I'm not going to, you know, there's nothing that he did wrong there. He was well within his rights. I was just being a bit cheeky, seeing if he'd let me go. Right. Just adjust the pressure slightly. They're a little bit too high. But there's a 52 in there. I did a 52.6 in practice in warmer conditions, so there is a lot quicker in there, but I don't need to show that right now. Oh, red one's doing it. Nice. Okay, that'll be a real point of comparison then. That's good. Hello, mate. I used to share my setups simply because most of them I used a base of someone else. So like I, you know, used a base and then sort of adapted with a couple of tricks that I knew. Now I do not. Partially because these are like completely my own setups from scratch that I've put hours into. And partially because they're reserved for the team, so obviously some of the team guys will use these setups when they obviously drive the Porsche. And there's obviously they hate my setups, which a lot of people do, which is fine, but for me anyway, yeah, I also just don't trust anyone. As toxic as that sounds, I've just been done wrong a lot, so I don't really want to, you know, give away anything, you know, if I can help it, especially when, you know, competing at such a high level. I'm probably at the highest level I've been. I don't want other people to be helped to my level, if you know what I mean. It's selfish, but you know, that's just how it is. But that's with setups anyway. As a coach or as someone who you know, I coach. I'm happy to coach people. Just I'm not giving stuff out, not for free. You know, which you could probably understand. Hello, mate. Homework? Yeah. Is this homework? Is this how you study? Is this studying? In which case, I mean, if you're actually doing schoolwork alongside this, maybe that's not the best idea, but if you're talking about homework as in improving your racing, it might be. I don't know. I personally don't rank myself hugely highly, but that's another story. Right, let's slow down a bit, give a bit of a gap to the guy ahead.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh, we didn't even need to. Let's do this. that was not that great through there. Lost him a little bit.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Red's 152.8, that's incredible.
Well done, mate. Trust for the best.
Oh, bit of a mistake there. Oh, two very messy corners there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
How I did a 53.0 even with that, I will never know. That was going to be like a 7. Okay.
Well done, mate. This is me.
Right, let's do a good lap now. Let's properly get a lap that we know we can do.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh, you muppet! Yeah, okay. That was going to be a 7 probably, because I had that time in the final sector. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, look, lost 3 tenths. That was going to be a 7, that previous lap. And I was up. Disappointing, but well, we won't have that issue in the tomorrow's race. You know, we got blocked there. Doesn't matter that much. I honestly think my pressures were a little bit too low as well again, so that probably isn't helping. And yeah, the setup doesn't feel as good in cold conditions as it did in warmer ones. But right, let's go. Different brake pads. Let's go full tank. 103? 103 fuel tank. One oh three. Well, that's not nice. That's not nice at all. That's really, really not good. Right, yeah, so let's just go. Let's just title that setup 1823 race. R_ final save. Okay. So yeah, we had a lot quicker in there. Yeah, the pace isn't bad. I mean, if anything, that's a good thing that we haven't done that time, because it might even just like, but it gives us someone to overtake, you know, like someone to battle against, which is good. Yeah, we've literally only got 103, whereas Paul Rickoby had 108, I think. Got Nicholas Taylor, P16. He's in split 1, and he was pretty good last round. Dalking hasn't qualified, so he's like P59, P49. Oof. Wait, unless he's driving, is he on a lap? I don't think he is. No. Let me have a look. No, he's in the pits. Okay. So yeah, we're. Let me work on my setup. Watch it be wet. Watch it be wet now in the race. I can almost guarantee it. That's just how these things work. Yeah, I'll have to save. Whether that be at the start, whether that be at the end. There will have to be some saving. Although, hold on, let me actually work it out. So let me have a look at what fuel I was consuming. So I was consuming 3.1 a lap. I'm going to do some mathematical calculations. Right, calculadora. So if we're saying 153 laps, 113 seconds, that's 32 laps. 32 times 3.2, 102. Plus an out lap. Oh no. Oh no. And it's raining in half an hour. No way. Oh my god. Okay, right. Okay. I'm gonna quickly go onto my have a look at my wet setup quickly. Right. I'm gonna take a photo of my pressures. Taking a photo of my pressures. Right. Okay. Right, and then pit stop. We'll go. Right, so we'll go 20. We'll just go full wet pressures, shall we? Yeah, we'll go full wet pressures. If it's wrong, it's wrong. We'll learn. Well, actually, that rain might help our fuel consumption because we will be able to save more and not lose any time. So that's actually pretty good. Strategy 2, we'll just go the tyre pressures we've got. What else? We'll go. We'll go slightly down on the camber. Oh dear, not that much. We'll go slightly down on the rear toe. We'll go. Yeah, we'll go that. We're going to be slower in the dry, guys. We are going to be slower in the dry. But my goal is to try and be quicker when it rains. So that's the goal with this. I don't know if it'll work. So yeah, this is going to be a completely different car to what we had in quali. Which is great. But this is why we do this practice. This is why we're here. We'll go with that. And we'll go up a little bit on the ride height. Do you know what? Yep, we'll send it like that. Right, let's just save that as race final dumb weather. Oh. Right, we'll save that as dumb weather so we know that that's rain and dry. Yeah, guys, I was gonna say I'd really appreciate if you leave a sub and a subscription, or no subscription and a like as well, and any comments as well. Really appreciate it. Share it with anyone that you think would like to watch as well. I always appreciate that. I'm trying to get my platform slightly bigger because I've got some stuff in the pipeline that I'm really excited to sort of do for you guys.
30 seconds.
So the more people that we can have involved with that, the better. So right. With all that being said, let's get into the race.
20 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. As I said, this setup could be shocking. It could be genuinely atrocious, but that's the risk we're going to take today. So, fuel map 10. Right, let's do this. No idea how it's going to go. Hello, Carlo. How you doing, my friend? Yes, tow fix is coming, but apparently it's coming tomorrow. Which, don't get me wrong, it's good that they're bringing it, but why tomorrow? Like, tomorrow, dude. Tomorrow. The day of AOR. I'm at a disadvantage because I'm at school, so... Great one. Right, let's go back on the brake bias. Heat up those rear tyres, because we're going to need tyre temps at the start. That's going to be what... Well, that's going to be crucial. Because if you have tyre temps, it means you can get a good start. It means you can put away as well, potentially, so... Right, front pressure's already really good, which is a good sign. I am also, as I said, going to turn off my chat just for the first few laps while it all quietens down. But to be fair, I'm not unhappy. I know this is I think this is Red1's strongest track. He's always been and here in Kyalami, he's exceptionally fast. He really is. So. And you know, he is just exceptionally quick in general, so he's not a bad guy to be beaten by. But you know, Paul Ricard, we did slightly have the measure, but you know, this weekend is a different race. Interesting that Dietrich is up here in the old Porsche, the chonky Porsche. That'd be nice, man. I'd appreciate that. Any promotion or any help with promotion and stuff, it means the world to me. So, yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's get into this race now. Got to remember, what happens is only prep. Ultimately, it's better that we're starting a bit further, well, one position back from where we could have been, or maybe should have been. But this is all part of practice. It's all part of just measuring at the race. Measuring out our opponent or our opponents, and yeah, just let's see how we go.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the right, clear on the the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Perfect start. Perfect start. I'm worried to win a little bit too safe with this setup, but it will pay dividends when it rains. At least that's the hope. Yeah, it definitely understeers a little bit, but never mind. Car actually feels really, really good.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap of
It
the
definitely
race.
feels a little bit weird on the exit of corners, but it still feels decent. Yeah, pressure's a little bit too high for the right front. Everywhere else seems okay though. To be fair, by only two clicks really isn't going to make a huge difference. Not round Nürburgring anyway, where it's predominantly right-handers.
Fastest lap of the race. Great job, man.
Hello Jordan, hello mate, hello guys. Welcome to the stream, hope you're having a good day. Red one is catching it up a little bit. Yeah, they are catching.
Well done, mate. Go good lap. Yellow flag in sector 3.
It is worth mentioning, I think, for those who've just joined, I am on a safe setup because it is going to rain, so I've got less camber, less tow, all of that stuff. So that's why I'm not quite as fast as Red's one. He's probably made changes too, but that could be a reason why he's clawing us back a little bit.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap so far.
Nürburgring home of Porsche. Yeah, it is really, really fast. Don't get it twisted, but also remember there's other really quick cars. The McLaren, the Ferrari, the BMW. They're all equally as quick. And Audi as well. And Bentley, really. So there's a lot of really, really strong cars here.
Well done, mate. Your fastest step so far. Well done, mate. First one, fastest lap.
Identical times from me and Red one at that. Wow. Oh, that's a bit wide there. I'm getting low speed understeer. It's something I expected from this setup in the drive, but we'll see how it feels in the wet. See if that helps us. Yeah, I went much softer. And it's only running for 10 minutes now. For God's sake, man. Weather make your mind up. If anything, that might help us, because if it rains when we're all on slicks, then he might just stretch out a little bit because we'll have more grip. At least that's the hope. Okay. I'm not sure whether it's because I'm driving better. I'm not sure if I'm driving better or if red one's getting hit by tyre wear. So I don't feel like I'm doing anything different. Oh wow, that was a quick lap from red one. I spoke too soon. Maybe actually the reason I pulled away at the start was because it was a fast track. Might mean this car suits more slippery conditions. That's something to watch out for when the rain hits. Although it'll be a brief spell, it'll be very telling. Hello Seb, how you doing, mate? Unmatched Racecraft is my name, you should know that by now. Unmatched Racecraft White Line. Oh, here it is. Here it is, boys.
Well done, mate. That's all best.
Right. Here's the test.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh well, we are due heavy rain then. Oh god. That's a mistake I really didn't need to make.
Clear on the
It's
right.
giving red one the lead. That was a mistake I didn't really need to make, but it's alright. No need to panic just yet. Let red one fill his conditions out. Me and him have both had a race here against each other in the wet before. We had an awesome battle, so are we maybe gonna have another one? He's overshot, surely. Yep, he has, so have I. Okay, this is where we're starting to come into our own now. Okay, the grip's starting to come to us now. Everyone's losing more grip than we are. Yep. Okay. We know what we need to do then. We need to get past him. Oh, he's sideways. Oh, he's sideways. Oh! Wow. Oh my god. Didn't expect him to break that hard there. Okay. Now that it's finally actually gone wet, the track is more suited to us, I think. Yeah, definitely. It's not worth pitting.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curves. There's a car leaving the pit lane. Watch out.
We need to get past. Oh, we're braver over that curb. We're much braver over that curb. He's going to overshoot that, surely. Yeah, he is. Oh, but I haven't got the grip to take advantage. We're going to have a look, try and scare him out the corner. Come on! Oh, what a battle! Oh, man, this is awesome. Okay. Oh, my God. Right. Oh, he's gone wide. This is our opportunity to take advantage. He's gone wide. Gone in very deep. Oh my goodness. Red one's really parking the bus. He's got to though.
Car on the left.
Oh, we're gonna have a look there. Oh, we're just trying. Every avenue we have. We've got a really good exit here. Come on, can we have a look? Oh, we're just never close enough. Never quite close enough. Oh, no, that car. Don't get involved, please. We're having such a good battle. Brave over that curb again. Red one has a slide. He's defending really, really well.
Car on the left.
Oh, he's left the door open there though.
Car on the left.
Oh,
Clear on the left.
he can't go anywhere. We're just unable. Oh god, that's the grass. No, that's car.
Clear
I'm
on the
gonna let him go. I'm gonna let him go. He's on wets. Oh, red one's gone wide. Red one's gone very, very wide. He's going into the pits.
right. Car on the right.
Oh, okay.
Clear on the right.
I'm just gonna try
Car on the right.
and stay out on these tyres. Oh, all we need to do is just stay until 10 minutes. That's all we need to do. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. Come on. Because the thing is, if when it goes dry, he'll have to make another pit stop. So if we just don't get caught by 10 seconds, or 30 seconds, 30 seconds is a pit stop, maybe more. So if we just keep ahead enough, if we just keep on track. Like look, Merles is almost a lap down because he pitted. And these guys, they're going off anyway, even though they're on wets.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, we're not losing. We're not slow on these tyres, so we're just gonna have to brave it out, guys. Just believe in it. Believe in the vision.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Whoa.
Car on the right.
Okay, just go. Just go, Bentley. I'm gonna let you go.
Clear on the right.
Go on, McLeod. Just go. And Andrade. Just go. Go on. Get on with it, please. That's cost us valuable time, that has. But the rain is going to get better. It should get better. Camera's staying out as well, and he's catching us a lot because of the BMW. That's our main threat. Him and Red's one. We just hope that Red's one has a crash of some sort.
We are halfway through. Not over yet.
Oh, big moment from that Ferrari up there. Oh, and they've touched the Bentley. We are going to have to avoid the Bentley. That's cost us again valuable time. Again, out of our hands really. We can't. We took a risk and we're having to just stick with the consequences now. These are the consequences we're with. But hopefully, once McLeod gets past us, we shouldn't have any other issues. I mean, even then we only did a 210. So we're not actually losing that much. Because I know on an absolutely perfect quali lap, in the wet I did a 201, I think, or 202. Okay, that is not good, but it's let McLeod pass, which if anything, is helpful, and it hasn't lost us too much time. But yeah, the thing with the wet, 202 on a perfect lap, and it was nearly dry. We're wetter than that was on race fuel. And I was on a full wet setup, we're on presumably full dry setups. So there's a lot of factors.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Do you know what? We're not actually losing that much. honestly, the tyres don't feel that bad. We just need, all we need is that rain to go down. That's all we need, because then the wets will start overheating. You see, I don't know about you, the tyres don't feel bad. They're getting better. Like, genuinely, they are getting better. So I don't really know what the situation is. I don't know if the rain's just going down, and, you know, we just don't know, because it doesn't say on the monitor, but the car is definitely getting quicker. I don't even have to say it. I know with certainty it's getting quicker. You can probably see that visibly. There's more grip than there was 3 laps ago. And look at this. We were not having that a few laps ago. And we're not really wheel spinning on the curbs. This isn't over, guys. This is insane, this race. It's a 209 mid, 209 low. That's only really 7 seconds maximum, absolute maximum. Granted we're losing a lot to camera, but gotta remember the wet guys will have to get past him first. And in the dry we are quicker than him, so even if he gets close, it does not matter one bit. As soon as it dries, we'll put away again. There we go! There we go, 10 minutes! Okay, that's good, that's good. That means it'll be dry pretty soon. So sooner than expected. We thought it'd be wet right until the end, but I don't think so. It's going to stop raining in less than 10 minutes. The track is already getting better because there's less rain. So the gap is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller every single lap now. So I honestly wouldn't know how to call this. I honestly wouldn't know how to call this. I'd say that's maybe Red1 going through that long right. If it's not, then he's in the sector 1. Yeah, look, the cars are so spread out. So we've got quite a big gap still. Like probably about 30, well, I'd say that's probably about 20 seconds. So I've only really caught half of it, and that's the worst done. Honestly, I think Red1 knew that if he'd stayed out, we would have beaten him. I think he just knew because of how much quicker we were on the dry. The setup was just so much better. Gotta say that I'm glad I made those changes to the setup pre-race. Because honestly, I'd have been off the track. Well, I was off the track. But I'd have been in the wall if I hadn't made those changes. I genuinely, seriously believe that. So the gamble has paid off so far. But oh my god, the rotation there. So off the line, the track is getting better. There is a dry line appearing. There is a dry line appearing. The pressures are coming up slightly. Unless Red One pitted for dries, I don't know. Because he might have pitted for dries. In which case that might have been a master stroke from him. But again, Hill's tyres can be grained hugely when it dries, so I don't know. I really, guys, I'm going to say again, I don't know how to call this. One thing that is also worth mentioning, Mel's is not slow. He was not far off of us, but he's only pulled 8 seconds for in 3, 4, 5 laps. Which is very interesting. And the guys, I don't know if you noticed the gaps behind, they're not coming down that much. They're coming down by probably a couple of seconds, you know, so it's really not as clear cut as it seems. 20 minutes left. 21 minutes left. What a race. What an incredible race. Okay, wow, that's a lot of grip through there. Okay, that is a lot of grip. Okay, I can see the track now, it is drying. It is drying. Right, it's getting to the crossover. Next couple of laps, it will stop raining. Next couple of laps. They're not going to catch us. I honestly don't think they're going to catch us. Looking at the gaps, they're not catching us a huge amount anymore. You know, they're not. And the fact is they've only got 3, 4, 5 laps maximum until it dries. And then I'll have to make another pit stop anyway. And we're pulling away from Arthur now, which is a sign again that it's getting drier. Because the BMW is definitely a maestro in the wet. Definitely the quickest car by a long shot. But see, look, 2:06.1 from those guys on wets. And a 2:07.3, so it's 1 second. I know they're slightly slower guys, but even young Climbs is in the pits. So people may be starting to pit for dries now. This is where we're really going to see the strategies play out. We're really going to see the differences. Whoa, my god. Careful, Luke. Careful, Luke. Oh my god. This car is feisty, man. No doubt about it, this car is feisty. I'm going to wager that that's the guys coming into turn 1. We've not got long. We've not got long until they catch us. But they've equally not got as long until it dries. It is within the next 5 minutes. Next few minutes. I think we are also going to be good on fuel, which is great. There's Red One, 25 seconds back. "25 seconds, he's on our relative. He's probably caught 45 seconds or so. But look, the grip is coming. The group is definitely coming. Oh, it's going to be so close. It's going to be so close.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Okay, the pressures are going up now. The pressures are going up. Come on, we just got to keep this on the track. That's all we got to do. It's going to rain again later, but that does not matter. As long as it dries, before the end of the race, before we make a pit stop. Ideally, we need it to dry now. We need it to dry now.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
It's dry! It's stopped raining! Okay, that means it's only got 2 laps really until it dries. And I can feel it already getting better. That's come at the perfect time for us. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's do this, boys! Come on! He is 30 seconds back. There's not going to be enough. I'm going to go next lap. I'm going to pit next lap. There's no point in pitting just yet.
Watch out in front.
Okay, I need to press tab. Damp. Okay, it's still damp. As soon as it goes green, I'm pitting. And camera's in. Camera's in. Okay. He's going to grain his tyres up this lap. He's going to absolutely grain his tyres to hell. So we've got to make this out lap. We've got to make this in lap count. No, he hasn't pitted. Okay, it was a fault in the deltas. Okay. Come on, track, dry up. There's 50 cars on here as well, so that's another factor we've got to consider. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Still damp. We are putting away from camera again, as I said, so that's good. I'm feeling Red One is going to go in wets till the end. So we will have to hunt him down and we will have to catch him.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
But once the tyres start to melt, we know how much that loses. Losing more than we were losing. Like, we'll probably catch 10 seconds a lap. Still damp, still damp, still damp. I reckon one more lap and it'll be it. I reckon one more lap and we'll pit. I genuinely believe that. I mean, look at the grip we got now. So much better than we were. 204. Okay. This is good, this is good. Camera's in. Camera is in. He's going to grain his tyres out now. So we're just going to have to push, push, push as much as we can. I've been in this position before. I have been in this position. Okay, red one's only catching 3 seconds now. We need a track to dry, come on. Okay, tyres are nearly up to temperature, come on. Okay, we're gonna have to pit next lap, I reckon. I don't think we're gonna catch them, but yeah, we haven't got enough time, but it was worth the attempt. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pit this lap. I'm pitting for selects as well. Yeah, we're not going to win, unfortunately, but it was worth the gamble, I think. It's worth just trying that to see whether it worked, and it obviously it doesn't, but good, valuable lessons learned. Yeah, we're going to drop miles back. We're going to drop absolutely miles back. It is what it is. It happens.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, go, go.
Alright, let's go get these guys. Let's gain some positions, shall we? Should be an exciting end to the race. We're not going to win, but we could still get P6. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Useful practice just to see whether that worked. I mean, camera did exactly the same thing, so. That's it. The good thing is as well, we learned that setup works really well in the wet. Works really well in the wet. So if it starts off dry and goes wet, that's the setup we'll use for sure. If we had maybe 10 extra minutes, we'd have had a chance. Just a bit too late. Yeah, honestly, 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes and we would have had it.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
No way. Is that one of the race leaders? It was. It was Schaefer. I think Schaefer's binned it. Either that or it's just a back marker that was in his spot. No, I think everyone pitted for wets. I think the guys behind did, apart from Arthur. Babin did, Haverman did. I think they all did. I'm not sure though. I think even Camera might have pitted for wets.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I genuinely think if it was like 10-15 minutes more, we'd have had a chance. I genuinely think it was about 10-15 minutes. But you know, again, as I said, lesson learned. That's a useful lesson for tomorrow's race if this happens, which it likely will.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Alright man, the leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
It's a shame, really. It's a shame. You know, with the weather predictions, it was going to get drier much sooner, but lesson learned again. Absolutely phenomenal race. So regardless of the result, that was a phenomenal race. Could have gone either way.
Finish the race.
It could have gone either way. If it dried slightly earlier, maybe we could have got red one. Who knows? But wow, what a brilliant race. That was really good fun. And again, it was only a practice race, so I'm not too fussed about the result.
Alright, race is over. Good job mate, you did your best. Bring it back to the pits.
Alright, let's turn the traction control off, shall we? Oh, get it, weaker one's not the one. Let's do some more drift, shall we? Oh god, right, we'll do this one.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, too much angle! Oh, I tried. Oh, fun race though. Oh, shame about the result, but we tried. Not the strat. I really thought it was gonna wanted it to dry. Oh, that was good fun. I really enjoyed that. No, I was drifting, mate. Not donuts. I just spun. I was trying to drift and then spun because I'm a donut. But no. Oh, hey! I'm a donut. But never mind. It was a fun race. Really good fun. Um, I hope the stream was fun as well. I mean, the battle with Red One was awesome, but oh, no, just message Red One. Oh my god, that was brilliant. All right, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna call that stream then. It's really good fun. Really valuable lesson learned, but ultimately, it is what it is. We'll know for tomorrow that also that setup doesn't really work in the dry, so may just need to make some adjustments to that. And yeah, take care, everyone. See you tomorrow, same time. Take care. I just need to turn off the stream. OBS